Friday night footy on Nine's Wide World of Sports. The feast of Rugby League continuing on your home of Rugby League. And it all shapes up to be a terrific top four contest tonight as Tui Kamikamica takes the first hit up for the Melbourne Storm. Just gets past his own 10. Just heard from one of the coaches, Craig Bellamy, pre-game, and earlier we heard from Wayne Bennett when he's interviewed by Paul Vorton and mentioned that lost his last 11 games for the Melbourne Storm across a number of clubs. So I'd love to get a win tonight. And with the Melbourne Storm coming to town, it's a place that they love coming to. Suncorp Stadium, great success. Here's Kamikamica, his second hit up. Ewan Aiken in the tackle along with Max Platt. Hughes kicking on the last from inside his own half. A little bit of miscommunication at the back. Bostock, though, reacted and took it comfortably in the end. Katoa goes to Isaako, and he's wrapped up by Blore, the former Tiger. Kamikamica there along with King. Nikarima to dummy half. He's full up, monstered by the imposing figure of Sofa Solomona. Bromwich. That's Kenny. Kenny in jersey 10. Jesse in jersey 8 missed last week through injury. Two former Melbourne Storm players in the starting lineup for the Dolphins. Another one on the bench is Mark Nichols. Juggling take by Anderson, and a good chase there too, led by Lemuelu. And Melbourne working it off their own 20-metre zone. Wishart goes in the dummy half and sneaks 10 or 12 metres. Lemuelu and Marshall King in the tackle. Garlick to King, he finds Hughes. Through the hands they go. Switch of play. Warbrick down the touchline. Good tackle, Bostock. Last play. Melbourne on the front foot after that Will Warbrick run. Now Hughes puts up a kick. Fuller takes it nicely.
Well, that's a great take by Fuller, but I think it's Jack Bostock. He is on the ground and he's not good.
He's snoring. That was a good contest actually between the two wingers. Warbrick up against Bostock, and Bostock was up for the chase. It seemed a fairly innocuous tackle, but he must have copped one right in the noggin.
Did he cop a boot on the way down, or did his head just hit the turf hard? Oh yeah, it's just the back of the head.
And he was gone.
Jack Bostock receiving attention early in this contest.
Tackle one back down there. Tackle one.
Jack Bostock is sitting up and now standing up, which is a good sign. He'll come from the field, but there's no back on the bench.
Yeah, but they'll probably put Ewan Aiken, who's been played centre most of his career. He's making a good fist for the second row now. They'll probably slip him back out into the centres or the wing.
Let's check on conditions. Sideline, Darren Lockyer.
Well, perfect. 19 degrees, there's no breeze. The grass is dry, as you see. The big fella, he might be coming on, so they must have to push one of the front rowers out to the edge, and Mark Nichols will come on into the middle. It'll be a bit of a reshuffle, but yeah, you can't get better conditions than tonight, Salty. We should see plenty of ball movement.
And Mark Nichols coming on the field, another one of the former Melbourne Storm players in this Dolphins lineup. Where's Cam? One thing they've got the Dolphins, Kenny Bromwich, who's playing at prop. He could just easily slip back out in the back row.
Yeah, well, that's right. That's where he's played the majority of his career. That's him playing the ball right now, Kenny Bromwich. He's an international back rower, premiership back rower as well, so he might be a little bit happier playing a bit wider too, just quietly.
Katoa kicking from well inside his own half. Didn't get a bounce to get the 40-20, and he was outside the 20 for a 20-40, so it'll be a Melbourne play the ball.
Mark, push up the marker. Along the touch shot, yes. Behind it. Here, Cody, back here.
And just on the other side of the field, Aiken has gone into the centres and Farnworth's now on the wing.
Danica, breaking news.
Yes, we've just had pretty early confirmation and probably no surprise here either. Jack Bostock will not return tonight. He's come off showing Category 1 signs and symptoms of a concussion. So unfortunately, that does mean his night is over.
Such a shame. He's been in terrific form as well. 10 tries in his last 11 games. Sofa Solomona, 10 metres in the Dolphins' territory. He plays the ball. Now, Wishart with a dummy. Tackle Plath. Garlick to King. Into the line. Hughes, lovely ball. Warbrick with a juggle. And Aiken and Farnworth try to pick him up and take him into touch. Good strength shown there by Warbrick. Last play. Crossfield kick from Hughes. A juggling take and a... Has to be a changeover anyway. Sean Bloor got to the ball first, but the Dolphins hang on.
Yeah, they're both the back rowers of the Melbourne Storm. They're targets. As you see the Storm driving the Dolphins back, they're both targets for Jerome Hughes in his kicking game. Both Sean Bloor and Eli Katoa. Big run there by Trey Fuller. Just got to take away Jerome Hughes' time. The last two touches that he had there, a lot of time to make some good decisions.
Plenty of space there for Mark Nichols, some second phase play off the back of Connolly Lemuelu. Nice run. Marshall King set restart. That'll help things for the Dolphins. Bromwich. 10 metres in the Storm territory. Marshall King. Nichols. Sofa Solomona and Katoa in the tackle. Katoa to Nicarima. Lovely play. Navarillo. Good tackle. Howarth in the tackle there for the Storm. Nicarima. Plenty of options. Finds Katoa, his half partner. Fuller chiming in. Aiken. Ewan Aiken. Oh, centimetres short. Couldn't find Herbie. Fuller to Katoa. Shapes to kick. Goes to Platt. Good tackle to Sofa Solomona. Last play, Dolphins. Storm defence holding firm. Here's the kick for Isaako. Bats it back in field. Still the last. It's with Nicarima. The second kick into the in-goal area. Hughes is there. King takes him. Drop out coming.
Melbourne Storm fans not happy with the tackle. Thought it was a bit high. But that's a good attack. Aiken went close, didn't he? There's only a V's in this. He nearly got there.
Katoa. And the follow-up kick from Nicarima. The Storm go very long on the dropout. Silky skills there from Nichols.
Nichols winding up. Wasn't much of a wind, but...
The turning circle of the Queen Mary. And now he's injured, but a crusher. Kamikamica penalised.
Yeah, great starting position for the Dolphins. You see there Jesse Bromwich and Katoa. They're having a little discussion in the middle of the field, just talking about their setup, what set's coming. I think they'll test out the Melbourne Storm left edge of Anderson and Howarth. Fairly inexperienced out there.
Bromwich. Not much inexperience about Jesse Bromwich, the veteran. Marshall King to Katoa. Lemuelu. Connolly gets the legs pumping. Howarth down low. Wall came in to help out with Wishart. Marshall King. Plath. Now Katoa. Lovely ball. Kenny Bromwich. Great ball and the veteran scores.
Yes, wonderful try to the Dolphins. Kenny Bromwich, he found some space, found a big hole there. But I noticed the last 3 tackles, the Melbourne Storm defence has been stagnant. It hasn't been coming up, putting any pressure on. And they come up and then they stop on the Harvey Norman replay, and then they're actually going backwards. And that's when the hole opened up. You can't go backwards when you're 5 metres out from your own line.
There was the space in between Jerome Hughes and Nick Meaney, and you're exactly right, Fatty. Yui fan cam, the fins, they're up. They're on the heads, they're on the hands, they're everywhere. There's the movement between Jerome Hughes and Nick Meaney. Hughes got up hard but then backed away as the ball approached, and Nick Meaney, he just stood still in his place. So just opened up that space. A lovely line though, ran by that man on screen, Kenny Bromwich. This will show it beautifully. Nice ball playing on the inside, just there. See the 2 movements of the 2 Melbourne Storm defenders working against each other. And the experience of Kenny Bromwich, he just found the hole nicely. Good start by the Dolphins.
Down to you, Lockie.
The previous set, they went out the back, the Dolphins, and that's why Meaney went out. So good variety from the Dolphins. They played short this time, and Kenny Bromwich out to the edge. It's his first try, and the first try for the Dolphins tonight. Isaako trying to make it 6.
And he does.
Stand side. Stand side here.
Wayne Bennett, along with coach in waiting, current assistant coach Christian Wolf. More than satisfied with the start for the home side. Fins up early in this contest.
Josh, off that ball. Get square. Hold the alley. Wait
Bromwich.
for it. Wait. Go 1.
Playing it. Here's the try scorer, Kenny Bromwich.
Run, Steve, release him. Back in Jerome, all the way, mate. Go 2.
Marshall King to Nichols.
Jerome, let go. Get
Isaako
square.
King
Hold.
using there as well.
Go 3.
Katoa.
Yes.
That one goes behind Kenny Bromwich. Aiken's got it.
Josh, let go. Marcus. Go 4. He got there. 4.
Fuller. Oh, running like a
Last tackle, let go.
charging forward.
He looked like Les Davidson then, charging that hard.
Katoa, Pappenhausen. Nicarima leading the chase for his team.
Let go now. Hold. Go 1.
Warbrick. Black down low.
Plenty of walkers in the Melbourne Storm team. There's a couple of them not even back on the side yet. A lot of defensive work so far in the night.
Go 3.
Sofa Solomona with an offload to Garlick, Hughes, and now Katoa. Tackled by Aiken.
Release.
This is Bronson Garlick filling in the number 9 jersey tonight as that pass finds nobody. Wishart has it. They might create something here. Anderson back around. Howard down the touchline they go. Howard's got support inside. Anderson gets away from Fuller. Finds a pass. Pappenhausen. Spectacular from Melbourne. What a try, the Melbourne Storm.
Well, that came from nothing. What that came from was on the other side of the field. That was unbelievable. Harvey Norman replay. Well, we need to go back earlier than that from that first pass from the play ball. But away they went. They found some space down the left-hand side. Howarth, he passed a little bit too early. But Anderson, he does really well here. Just holds his nerve and finds Pappenhausen in his return game. But this pass here, this one here, there was There's a misunderstanding. Jerome Hughes looks back at the dummy half at Nick Meaney and says, mate, what was that? Anyway, they kept playing football and away they went.
Yeah, very smart of Jack Howard to come around his man. And then, yeah, it was an early pass, but they still scored. And Pappy, who started it, finished it. That move there from Jack Howard, that set up the try. He got on the outside of Isaako. And then, you know, he doesn't really know how to draw the man and just passed it. But Pappy's there. Good.
Ryan Pappenhausen, the try scorer. Nick Meaney, 62 points in these last 4 games. Tough one to start for him. He's got it.
Stand side of the left. Stand side here.
Ryan Pappenhausen. The first try of the night for Melbourne, and we're all square again. Anticipating an entertaining contest. That's exactly what we're getting after the opening 13 or so minutes.
Max off the legs. Back here.
Katoa playing it. King. Knocked up by Bromwich. Nichols in there as well. Sofa Solomona.
Jeremy, hands off now.
Tackle Plath.
Go for.
Kamita. In charge. Into Dolphins territory. Last play. Garlic to Hughes. He hoists it high. Fuller. Oh, he's lost it behind him. And the Storm have failed to pick it up.
Count restarts. Knock on Nick. To scrum.
They'll take the knock on against Melbourne. Dolphins scrum feed.
Well, that was a big play for Mark Nichols. He had no right being back there. Just watch Jerome Hughes. He hoists this one high. You remember Mark Nichols, he's playing in the front row. Just watch him work back. Number 15, Trey Fuller lets it go behind him. And that play there, huge play to deny Nick Meaney. That could be the difference come the 80th minute for the Dolphins.
Right, heads down,
What
we
an
go.
effort.
Hold
Mark Nichols.
Hold there. Hold Bronson.
They call him the GOAT.
Right.
Farnworth.
He's the GOAT of Redcliffe, is he? Of the Dolphins, the GOAT.
Sean Square.
No, he's good. That was fantastic. He's been playing well for 2 years.
Nelson, let go.
Who's the
Nelson,
GOAT?
here and hold. Hold.
In the C team.
It's not me. I know that.
Bronson off the arm. Back here, Josh.
I'm a wood duck.
No, you're not. No.
Here he comes again.
Nichols.
Josh, no more
Wrapped up
now.
by King and Sofa Solomona.
Go for.
Good game brewing at Suncorp. Nicarima been in terrific form. Lovely ball. Amarillo calling Isaako inside. He obliges. Good tackle. Wishart. Anderson in there as well. Amarillo steps in the dummy half. Nicarima to Katoa. He's hit as he kicks it. Look out. Hughes has got it to Warbrick.
Surrender.
Goodness me. What's happening out there?
Wait. Go zero.
Looks like a game of netball. But, well, Storm back in
Release him. Wait.
with the
Go
footy.
one.
I
Great
think it's
work,
gonna be
Bando.
an exciting game. Here we go again.
Look at this. Wishart gets the arm free. Pass behind Anderson in a touch. Well, we might all be enjoying it. Cam, will Craig Bellamy be enjoying it?
Well, I don't think so. No.
What do you
There you go.
Someone getting some Panadol.
Well, they created an opportunity for himself, the Melbourne Storm. Lovely offload there by Sean Blaw. And he probably should have just, well, he had to take the tackle, didn't he? I think he thought he had, I think it was Jesse Bromwich coming across in cover. He thought he had him covered. Vishard hits the turf in disappointment.
Tui, let him go. Get square. Hold it, Nelson. Wait for that. Go, Wayne.
Nichols on the charge again.
Tui, let go now. Wait,
Marshall King, the dummy half.
Go, Tui.
Plath
Come on, Mark.
scored a try last week and the Dolphins win over the Sharks in Sydney. That was their first ever win in Sydney in their short history. Nicarima with a kick. Limawalu following it through. Averillo following it through. Nicarima gets it. The ball evaded everybody except Cody Nicarima.
Yeah, I'm not so sure. I reckon a Dolphins player touched this and it went forward. Cam?
Kick chase
Yeah,
a bit
this
quick
is
at this
tight.
point.
Looks like Averillo. It looks like he may get a hand to the ball. Oh, is it Pappenhausen?
I think it's Averillo. And it just pops up. See there?
Might be the
Right,
fingertips,
yeah,
is it?
the right fingertips there.
Oh.
The ball initially touches Ryan Pappenhausen, then touches Jake Averillo and goes forward. We have a decision.
Yeah, great decision there. And referee Liam Kennedy, he was on the spot. Well, that was great vision by Nicarima.
It's a 20-metre restart, knock on and go.
They were caught short on the left-hand side, the Melbourne Storm. So Ryan Pappenhausen from fullback. You just watch Pappenhausen, watch him race up to the defensive line and plug the hole. So Nicarima says, look, I'm going back over the top. And it nearly paid off. That would have been a big play. Lockie.
Yeah, well, they would have studied the Melbourne Storm system there and known the fullback comes up into the line if they see they're short. So that's what Pappenhausen did, and Nicarima knew straight away. So I wouldn't be surprised to see that tactic again.
7 tackle set here for the Melbourne Storm. Kamikamica. Some strong carries early in this contest.
He's a really underrated player, I reckon. He goes good, just strong and hard at the line every time he gets the ball. That's what you want your front rowers to do.
Lovely ball to Bloor. Good tackle, Nicarima. Quick play the ball. Garlic, Hughes. He kicks for Katoa, but Fuller's got across there and
Doesn't matter, you're inside 10.
inside the 10. So penalty, Dolphins.
Well, not a bad option from Jerome Hughes. The ball just had to be trickled in behind the defensive line, that's all. We spoke about earlier, the back rowers of the Melbourne Storm, big targets for Jerome Hughes. You see here off the quick play, the ball from Sean Bloor. Just had to be dinked in behind the line, maybe 3 or 4 metres.
Uanagan. 10 short of the halfway line. Bromwich, it's Kenny getting in the dummy half and picking up 8 metres. Plath. Good run, Plath. Katoa and King with the tackle. Katoa. Now Fuller with a dummy, not fallen for by Hughes, who makes the tackle along with Kamikamica. Bromwich, ball out in one hand and offloading to Katoa, who finds Nicarima. Here's Averillo. Stays alive, flicks a pass out the back, Marshall King. No offload there, and Hughes has almost got a one-on-one steal there. At least he went for it. Katoa on the last. Kicks. Anderson takes it. Lemuelu and Isaako take him.
Yeah, there's a late change just before kickoff to the outside back. Suafai Longo, he was named on the wing. Now he's starting off the bench, so I'm just wondering what the plans are for the young man who's been playing fullback in the absence of Ryan Pappenhausen. Will he come on to the outside backs? Will he go in the middle? A bit of an impact player. We've all seen the speed, acceleration. He's an excitement machine, there's no doubt about that.
Go 5, nothing late.
This is the ground where he made his NRL debut last year, Suafar Longo. There's an ugly old kick. Avarillo takes it on the full, finds Isaako. Blore and Howarth in the tackle.
Yeah, that was against the Broncos, wasn't it? Round 27, scored a try. Did he score a try or set one up for Pappy? Yeah, heavily involved.
He was. Big impacts. What a future he's got in the game. Lemuelu gets to his feet and plays it. Marshall King, Plath, short to Nichols. Katoa and King in the tackle. Plath. Plenty of touches. Katoa, Nikarima. Nice ball. Avarillo, nice footwork. Inside the 20, here's the last. Katoa, plenty of time to put this kick up. He's looking for Farnworth, who gets a catch on it. Flicks it out the back. Bromwich has got it. He flicks it out through the hands. Aiken, that is a miraculous try to the Dolphins. What a moment.
Well, that's another try that came out of nothing. That was stopped 5 times, that movement, and all of a sudden, the last second before tackle was called, there's a ball out the back, and another one out the back, and another one out the back, and finally a try on the Harvey Norman replay. Boys are all on side. Melbourne Storm in a bunch. That's dead. He's dead for sure. Oak gets it out, and away they go. That's a brilliant try. Persistence. Paid off.
Certainly did, Fat. And that's just putting yourself in the picture, being available for your teammate. Not thinking the ball's going to be dead. There's so many little drills that these players would do every day at training that practice those little offloads. Staying alive, holding a defender off, one arm offloads. So much skill involved in this little space of the field in the corner. Just Bromwich doesn't want to die with the football, gets it away. Lovely hands. Lockie.
Well, that's what you call hot potato. Ray Stone, he just come onto the field and gets a try assist. You know, obviously, there's a tactic out there. If the ball's not on the try line, they'll let the attacking team take it, and then you tackle them once they hit the ground. But you've got to stop the ball. They didn't do that at the Storm, and that left edge for the Dolphins gets another try. Well done to Ray Stone too.
The fans loved it.
That one that was doing real cool.
Wow, what a try. Isaako, a study of concentration from the eastern touchline. And, well, it wasn't pretty, but he got it. Ewan Aiken with a try to put the Dolphins in front. Nichols in the kickoff. Kamikamica and Blore in that tackle. Stone. That may well have been his first touch, that last pass for Aiken. Try assist, first touch.
Hold, go 3.
Plath.
No more now, Sean, front foot and hold.
His dad John, no doubt, watching our coverage tonight. Trent Liero, a good tackle there on Fuller. Katoa, that's a wobbly old kick. And Pappenhausen lets it bounce fortuitously because it goes dead.
Yeah, he's lucky there. Pappy, that could have gone anywhere. Opted for he attempted the floater bomb, but it just went end over end. Katoa.
Jeremy, let go.
Warbrick, tackled by Marshall King. Melbourne's turn to respond, trailing by 6 with just over a quarter of an hour remaining in this first half. Welsh on the field, so Christian Welsh. Liero to Hughes, and Jerome looks to accelerate. Bromwich read it well. And Melbourne deep into Dolphins territory. Hughes to Wishart, Pappenhausen, and that ball again in behind Anderson, and Isaako has picked it up. Yes, and he knocked it on, Jermaine Isaako.
No, he just had to let that ball go. He had to let that ball go, unless he thought that the Melbourne Storm player had knocked the ball on. As we see Tavita Pangai Jr.
They're challenging.
Challenging the decision of a knock-on from Jermaine on the ground.
Yeah, well, they'll be searching for a Melbourne knock-on here before Isaako touches it. There's really no reason as to why he should have touched that ball, unless he thought there was a knock-on by the Storm right here. Just here.
Just need to check if this touch from Melbourne goes forward or backwards. The Melbourne Storm knocked the ball on tackle 5. This is prior to the decision of knock on Dolphins. The challenge by the Dolphins is successful.
Right, so
Yeah,
Dolphins
great challenge.
play the ball ready on the 50.
Yeah, there was no other reason as to why Isaako should have even attempted to touch that ball. It was a dangerous situation close to the sideline.
Scrum. Let's go, boys. Hold for the break.
They're electing to take the scrum
Right,
in the
heads in,
centre
let's go,
of the ground. Katoa to feed.
Let's go, Paulie, mate. Come on, break.
12 points to 6. Dolphins in front. Here's Fuller.
Run straight up.
Katoa down low. Hughes in the tackle as well. Tavita Pangai Jr. back in the NRL. His 4th club. Katoa to Lemuelu. Offload. Back to Katoa. Standing start. Stone. And the ground announcer just mentioned his name and got a big roar from the crowd. Did Tavita? Didn't like get the ball again. No. Plath goes to Fuller. Farnworth.
Go for.
Quick play the ball. Pangai Jr. And an offload. Finds Plath. Katoa to Stone. And Stone's tackled. Here's the last. They're only 12 away here, the Dolphins. Katoa. Now Nikarima kicks. It's played up by Howarth and lands fortuitously there in the hands of Blore.
Hold. I think it's just an awkward. Go one. Jeremy, let go now.
And Melbourne coming off their own line. King, he's forced back, some strong defence. Lemuelu and Stone. Liero.
Release Kenny. Hold, Max. Go for.
Welsh finds Hughes. Now Meany to Warbrick. Will Warbrick. The good fend there on Farnworth. Wishart backing up in support and will score another magnificent Melbourne Storm try underneath the posts. And in just a moment, will all be locked up again.
Well, it's been all the Dolphins in the last 5-10 minutes, but that was magnificent from the Melbourne Storm. That was a red-hot go. This Harvey Norman replay, beautiful ball. Look at this part. Look at the pace of Warbrick. He just brushed past his opponent, and that's a magnificent try to the Melbourne Storm.
There's a nice little shift by the Melbourne Storm over to their right-hand side. You've seen Herbie Farnworth. He's used to playing in that centre position, but Ewan Aiken, he crept in field, and then there was a 2-on-1 situation. Herbie just attempted the arms tackle on Will Warbrick. Got to be stronger than that. McMeany comes in to kick the 2.
Inside here.
12 points all. 11 and a half left in the first half. Friday night football on Nine's Wide World of Sports. Round 16 action. There's an offload. Passing inside their own 20-metre zone here, Melbourne. Forward pass. Liam Kennedy found the forward pass, and now the Dolphins with an opportunity to hit straight back.
It's got to be a touchy, because Liam Kennedy was 10 metres in front of that. But I reckon the touchies pinged him. Yeah, he's probably right. It's a bad blue when you're 12 metres out from your own line.
So big backline set for the Dolphins. They're taking this scrum from 10 metres inside the touchline. So here's Tavita Pangai's been put on report for that late hit there on Christian Welsh. Now from the scrum, Katoa to Nikarima, plays in motion. Fuller, Trey Fuller! Trey Fuller with the try, and the Dolphins reclaim the lead. He's in for the hammer and doing the things Hammer does well, and that's scoring tries.
Beautiful try. There's a set piece. It's a set play that most teams use off scrum plays, and we've seen there when they pack the scrum down, Harvey Norman replay, they set it up on this extreme right-hand side. And then they set all their speed men out wide. Trey Fuller, just watch the Melbourne Storm. They're so passive with their defence backing away. And when you got a fullback that possesses the speed like Trey Fuller, he's going to burn you pretty much every time. That's a nice set piece by the Dolphins. Lockie?
Yeah, well, they wanted the scrum over on that 10-metre line there to obviously open the field up and allow the speedman like Fuller to get on the outside of his man. It was just a foot race in the end. You still have to execute the pass. Like one of those passes go behind someone, you lose the momentum, but all the passes were out in front. There it is there, it's 10 metres in. So you open the field right up. And they're quite condensed there, the Storm. They're pretty narrow. And again, Meany goes up, but then starts retreating. And Fuller, well, he's got wheels. And that was perfection. As soon as the Storm find points, they seem to find an error, and the Dolphins make them pay.
Jermaine Isaako. This is certainly his easiest kick of the night. Had a couple of tough ones early, but the Dolphins in front by 6.
Inside here. Come on.
Zach Bostock on the sideline, ruled out in the opening minutes after a Category 1 HIA.
It just goes to show that you can't afford to make a mistake 12 metres out from your own line. When, you know, it's first, second tackle, and that, I don't know who's doing the defence at the Storm now, but that defence they've got, that's garbage. They're coming up and then backing off 5 metres out from their own line. That is wood duckery at its best. I'm telling you, it's awful. They'll just keep running through that all night, the Dolphins.
Craig Bellamy might agree with you with buckery. Is that a word?
It's in the fat dictionary, that one.
Pangai Jr. We thought about an offload there as well.
Come on, mate. You can't walk forward like that. Tackle 5. Let's go. Tom on 5.
Katoa kicks. Pappenhausen takes it. Fuller takes him. Warbrick.
Go 2.
Use the dummy half. Both teams been going try for try throughout a very exciting 32.5 minutes. There's some strong defence. Plath and Stone. Welsh gets to within 9 of the halfway line, but this is the last for Melbourne, so some good defence from the Dolphins, and Hughes kicks from outside the 40. Fuller underneath it, takes it well. Meany takes him along with Katoa.
Hold, Josh, hold. Go 1.
Farnworth.
Josh, Trent, Neil.
Welsh down low. Liero in there as well. Nikarima. Shifts quickly. Isaako. He plays the ball just short of the halfway line. Avarillo. Tackled on the halfway line. Richard in there along with Howarth. Platt. He's wrapped up on the last. Katoa kicks for Warbrick. Warbrick takes it just outside his own 10. Pangai's there along with Bromwich to make the tackle. Meany. Wrapped up by Marshall King. Manueli was there also. Anderson. Wishart tried catching the napping on the short side, but Avarillo was up to it. There's a good run from Howarth. Last play, and again kicking from inside their own half. Hughes gets plenty of height on that one. Farnworth underneath it. He takes it.
You've seen that Jack Howarth, he's having a dig tonight. Cameron seems to be having a good go. Where's he from?
Yeah, no, he's a young Queenslander. He's actually played in the All-Star game. He played for the All-Star Māori team. So he's a highly talented young man. Been in the Storm system for quite some time now. Had some huge raps on him as a teenager through the development system. Can play back row as well.
Marshall King playing it on the halfway line. Stone. Thought about a pass, tackled by Katoa. Last play, Dolphins. Katoa with a kick. Underneath it is Warbrick. He takes it well, and then he's wrapped up.
Tavita, hold, go 1.
You just see there, this has probably been the longest passage of play without a stoppage. 4.5 minutes now, leading into half-time. Which team will break just before the whistle?
Pappenhausen the dummy half. Welsh. Tackle there by Pangai. Offload. Garlick to Hughes. Hughes kicking for Warbrick. Can he get a bounce? He gets a beautiful bounce. Right past to Hughes. Jerome gets away from one. Gets over the line. Another great one from at the Storm. What about the bounce for Warbrick?
Oh, that's rugby league. You know what that is? It's Champagne Rugby League.
Yes, we got one.
This will be 100 points tonight between these two teams, but it's wonderful to watch. Look at this, Christian Welsh, another late offload. on the Harvey Norman replay. Then Jerome Hughes with the kick. There's no halfback playing better than Jerome Hughes. Probably Daly Cherry Evans maybe, but he's in everything, Jerome Hughes. Great effort, beats one, beats two, beats three, and gets it down. They needed that, the Storm.
Yeah, he's in great form, Jerome Hughes. He's coming off a best on ground effort last week against the Warriors. And again, it's just the vision and awareness. He looked up. Herbie Farnworth again playing in an unfamiliar position on the wing. He was way in field. He left his opposite man unmarked. Just look at that. Will Warbury gets so much field to work in. Starts to play with a nice little kick. He had to do some work here too. He beat 2 and 3 defenders. Great try. Lockie.
Well, that's the Storm's third try, and all of them have come from their own half. And that was great vision, but also that was a great bounce for Will. Yeah, that's what, I don't know what you call that in the golf course, Fat. What is that? That's a bit of backspin, yeah?
Yeah, I saw it once.
Meany to tie us up again, and he converts.
Stand side here.
Jerome Hughes with the try. Played 10 games this season in the lead up to this game. Jerome Hughes, that kickoff went very, very deep. Won 9 of them. Been in superb form, Paul, hasn't he, Jerome Hughes?
Yeah,
this year?
I'm telling you, Nathan Cleary's not around. He's probably the best halfback in the comp. Daly Cherry Evans is in the form of his life at 35. But this guy, Jerome Hughes, everything that Melbourne does that's good this year, he's been involved in. And his running game this year is the best I've seen for a long time.
Hackenhausen to Bloor. Pangai just saw him there and went whack and finished off the tackle. Liero.
Last tackle, Marcus.
Last play, Melbourne. Hughes with the kick. Fuller underneath it.
That's on the ball.
It's wrapped up. Isaako. Anderson, Howarth and Garlick in the tackle. Watson Garlick is his second game this season. Played just over half an hour against the Newcastle Knights a couple of weeks ago. Farnworth taken high by Liero. The crusher tackle.
Well, there's only 40 seconds to go. Does Isaako have a shot at goal?
Yeah, I reckon he's got it in him. He's pacing in there. He's heading straight in.
He's got a big boot.
Give the ball to me.
Well, and truly make this distance. Yep, he's going to take 2 for sure.
Okay. Trent, you're on report.
Yep, that's on report.
Tom on.
So Trent Liero on report. They're going to take the 2 here.
Just so I confirm that, Mark, from the Kelly.
So they're right on half time. 18 all this kick from Jermaine Isaako. And yes, Thursday night, we're heading to Townsville for the first ever Women's State of Origin decided. Don't miss your chance to secure your seats to Game 3 at Queensland Country Bank Stadium in Townsville on Thursday, June 27. Get your tickets at nrl.com/tickets now, or catch it all exclusive, live and free on 9 and 9 now from 7:30. Cam, I suppose one thing here with this kick, everyone's got to stay alive if he doesn't kick it dead.
Yeah, well, there's got to be a proper kick chase in this, and you can see the Dolphins players, they're a few metres back. They'll all be charging downfield. I think he'll draw this one in nicely.
A little draw, hey? Well, there's the attempt. No goal, he kicked it dead, and that will be half-time. We can all take a breath. What a half of football we're seeing here tonight to open up round 16 at Suncorp Stadium. At the break, nothing between the teams. It's the Dolphins and the Storm all locked up at 18 all. Tavita Pangai, number of offloads on report, couple of big tackles, and making an impact in his return to rugby league. Second half underway. It's a wobbly old kick-off. Isaako takes it, gives it straight to Stone.
Josh, hands off. Ellie front foot, Bronson, wait for it, mate.
Marshall King, the dummy half. Pangai Jr. gets to the 20.
Release, right. Go to. That's it, mate.
Plath. Picked up by Welsh. Liero in there along with King.
Hold your boys. Go three.
Bromwich winding up.
Josh, Ellie, straight up.
9 short of the halfway line.
Kenny, pick it up.
Farnworth goes into Melbourne territory. Tackled by Katoa and Garlick.
Last tackle, go fine.
Last play.
Back to the ball.
Katoa with the kick. Ooh, juggling take again there from Anderson.
Hold. Go.
Howlett. Wrapped up by Plath and Stone. Pangai there as well, but he does really well there, Howard.
He's been really impressive tonight.
Now Warbrick.
Release, right side, hold. Go three.
Liero. Tackled by Plath. Into Dolphins territory. Hughes. Pappenhausen. Howard finds Anderson down the touchline, and he's wrapped up at a penalty. Player taken out without the ball. Yes. So Melbourne with a penalty.
Yeah, I think Howard was trying to get back up on the inside to support his winger, and they held him back. Tyron Wishart kicks it out. So Melbourne a great opportunity here. 10 metres out.
Wait.
On the front foot early in this second half, Melbourne. Welsh. Strong off the bench. 10 metres away. Garlick, they go down the short side. Law on the charge. And he's wrapped up just a couple of metres away from the line. Opening minutes of the second half. Melbourne on the front foot. Wishart. Liero. Hughes. Katoa. Good tackle. Marshall King down low. Garlick. They go to the left. King with a dummy. Stone makes the tackle. Pangai finishes him off. Garlick to Wishart. Well stuck out of the way. Hughes now kicks across field for Will Warbrick. Juggle try. Great kick. Equally good take from Will Warbrick, who puts Melbourne in front.
Yeah, beautiful stuff again from Hughes. And Warbrick, just watch him. This was a work of art, what he did. 3,000 tries they've scored since they came into the comp. 3,000. How many, Cam, for you?
48.
48.
That's it.
Just watch what Warbrick does. Right on the outside, he just times his run. Look at him. Comes in, times it, gets up. Harvey Norman replay. It's a great try to the Storm.
Yeah, nice arcing run, wasn't it? And Jerome Hughes, he put it in a lovely spot. Herbie Farnworth working back. He's going backwards with the ball. Always hard to go up and contest when you're travelling backwards with the flight of the ball. And Warbrick, he had a really good look at it, just the use of the knee going up. I'm sure he's done a little bit of work with the AFL players or coaches back down there in Melbourne. Very similar style to the AFL players. It's a cracking start for the Storm.
3,000 tries in the club's history. What we should have said is that Cameron Smith and Billy Slater combining for 238 of those tries. Meany. It's another tough one for him. And across the face, no goal. Empol's State of Origin Game 2 kicks off this coming Wednesday, June 26, at the iconic MCG. Don't miss your chance to see Australia's greatest sporting rivalry live. Head to nrl.com/tickets to secure your seats today, or catch it exclusive, live and free on 9 and 9 now. And then on Thursday night, it is time for the decider for Women's State of Origin in Townsville. Again, exclusive, live and free on your home of Origin, Nine's Wide World of Sports.
Well, that should be a sellout, shouldn't it, Townsville?
Well, people of North Queensland, get along to Queensland Country Bank Stadium. Lockie.
Yeah, well, after the first half, I'm pretty sure Craig Bellamy would remind of his players at half-time that we score points, we get to our kick next set, because they weren't very good in the first half. Let's see how they go now.
King playing it on his own 30. Liero threw a dummy and then wrapped up by Plath and Marshall King. Welsh. Well, they didn't get to their kick. A mistake from Kristen Welsh. Put his hand up there, Christian, acknowledging the error. Might have heard Darren Lockyer's comments from the sideline. Pangai Jr. playing it. Stone. He's wrapped up, 31 metres away from the line. Katoa, Nikarima, the halves combining. Lemuelu now, 21 away. Halfway through the set here, the Dolphins. Pangai to Plath. Plath's wrapped up on tackle 4. Marshall King, look one way, goes the other. Katoa. Fuller. Passes to Bromwich. He stands in the tackle and will play it. It's the last. Marshall King. Katoa. Grubbers. Couple of knock-ons in there. The first one from Melbourne, so it'll be a Dolphin scrum feed.
There's a lovely play in the lead up to that final tackle. Looks like Pappenhausen's going to challenge. Yeah, he wants the challenge.
Yep. All right, Joe, you got a captain's challenge. Melbourne, a challenging decision of knock-on. There's an obstruction in the lead-up.
Melons?
Yeah, melons.
Yeah, it looked like there's a Dolphins player that goes through and he makes contact. Yeah, it's with Garlic.
Max Plath runs the outside shoulder as a lead runner.
Wow, come on.
He interferes with the defensive line, causing an obstruction. The challenge by Melbourne is successful.
Yeah. Textbook, yes. But I'm sure Garlic,
it's a penalty here.
If he just held his ground, he stays on his feet
Penalty
there.
Obstruction.
He barely brushes his arm. It's starting to creep into our game a little bit, this stuff. It's not good.
You mentioned it a few times, Cam, of late. A talking point after the game.
Oh, well, Salty, and you know what? And that's why, but the players continue doing it because they get rewarded with decisions like that through the bunker and the officials.
Oh, goodness me. Big hit from Pangai Jr. It's a penalty and it's on. Pangai's almost apologetic.
That's it, boys.
Well, I actually think the penalty's for offside, but
it is fact.
Yeah,
it is for
but
offside.
he smashed him, Pangai Jr.
There's nothing illegal in the contact. It's the referee calls him offside early.
Boys, team back,
You see, he's a metre offside.
Yeah. And that's why he was able to get there.
Yeah, it's a great hit.
And I don't think it's a shoulder charge. He's bringing his arm around, so that's no shoulder charge.
There's nothing wrong with that.
An extra one. That's good old-fashioned rugby league, that.
Look at Trenny Liero on the ground. He's laughing. He loved it.
Right. Jerome, don't let your boys come in. Penalty, Tavita's offside. You're offside, 10 metres.
That's an offside penalty. Crowd don't like it. I don't think they realise it was just an offside penalty. Does do. Puts his team under pressure. Melbourne, 30 metres away. Garlick to Hughes. Wishart with a dummy. And he's wrapped up. Marshall King and Tavita is in there again, and he's saying a few words. It's spicy, this game. Entertaining. It's got everything. Liero. Spent the week in Origin camp. Part of the Maroons' extended squad ahead of game 2 next week. Now Hughes. Wrapped up by Pangai Jr. and Marshall King. Welsh. Liero. Late tackle, says Liam Kennedy. Penalty, Melbourne. What do they do, Cam? Up by 4. So they can...
Mate, come at me more respectfully.
Well,
away you go.
Jerome wants someone in the bin. There you go. How many times are they going to do it, Rand?
Ryan, what are we doing, mate?
Which is, you know, he's having a crack, but I'd take the 2 here. It's a gift.
Linda. Phil, should have gone.
Oh, should have gone. Yep, sweet.
So they will take the 2. Kenny Bromwich penalised for that hit off the ball. That is to make a 4-point lead 6. And there it is. He's copped a couple tonight, hasn't he, Christian Welsh? One from Pangai Jr. and then that one from Kenny Bromwich.
Yeah, well, that's what happens when the ball playing forwards. He's been doing a lot of that this year, Christian Welsh. Coming off the bench, plays at that link player. When you go deep into the defensive line, sometimes you're going to cop a whack. That time just slightly late from Kenny Bromwich. There's a gift for Nick Meaney.
And Meaney converts that shot at penalty goal, and it's a 6-point lead now for Melbourne. Now coming up on Chemist Warehouse, Sunday footy. Can the Tigers finally break their losing run at Campbelltown when they take on Ricky's Raiders? Tune in from 3 p.m. Sunday, live and free, right here on Nine's Wide World of Sports. They won at their other home last week at Leichhardt. Can they win at Campbelltown this week?
Well, they broke a 9-game losing streak, I think it was, Salty, against the Titans, who weren't that great at all. And the Raiders, they'll be hurting from that defeat, the heavy defeat against the Cowboys.
How do you think Ricky would have been with the team?
No, not good. There might have been a couple of chairs thrown, maybe, in the dressing sheds.
Evening to you, Ricky.
G'day, Stick.
Get square, hold your boys.
A great man.
Absolutely.
He is Canberra. He is. He's so good.
There's his heart in his sleeve. Have everything about Ricky Stewart. Here's Christian Welch. This time tackled by Kenny Bromwich with the ball. Wishart. Wrapped up by Plath and Lemuelu. Just inside Dolphins territory go the Melbourne Storm. King.
I'll tell you what, he's been good tonight. King, he's a workhorse, just does his job. Big, strong, right in the middle of the ruck. He's been really good, King.
Tester for Farnworth, he's lost it. And Hughes loses it, so this should be a Melbourne Storm scrum feed. It will be. Just on Josh King, he's played all of 51.5 minutes as well tonight. He hasn't had a rest.
Yeah, well, he's still going.
Former Knights. So they're electing to take this scrum from the centre of the ground. Pangai Jr. coming off. Certainly making an impact. And he's returned to rugby league. Wishart to feed the scrum here for Melbourne. Garlick out the back. And that's a lovely ball from Hughes to Meaney, who's wrapped up a couple of metres away from the line. Hughes now. Beautiful ball. We were just wrapping him.
There's our
and
man.
King scores for Melbourne. Untouched, just next to the uprights.
There he goes. He's had a great game. And you know what? For a prop to score a try right next to the post, it's so good. got to be happy. But what about the ball from Jerome Hughes again? This is similar to Kenny Bromwich's try on the Harvey Norman replay. The defence actually came up too quick on the outside, and they presented the gap, and that's the gap. He could have gone backwards through that gap and scored.
Yeah, it all come about that they just got caught a little bit short out wide, the Dolphins, which made Nikorima, he was just a little bit nervous about the speed out the back from Tyron Wishart, so he rushes up to shut down the play out the back. But you just can't open up spaces like that to quality halves like Jerome Hughes. He just held the ball up beautifully for Josh King, and he deserved that try. He's worked tirelessly all night. Lockie?
Yeah, well, Jerome Hughes, he went to the right after the scrum, nearly got Nick Meaney over with a great ball. And then a quick reset, but because all the forwards were sort of just breaking from the scrum, they were just slow to react. And like you said, they were short the numbers out there, and Nikorima he went out because he wasn't confident about sliding defence. He didn't think they had the numbers. As Nick Meaney here should now put it out to a 12-point gap.
It's exactly what he does, Lockie. What a shift he's putting in, Josh King. Now, what about this? For Visit Victoria, a series of challenges between New South Wales and Queensland to feature in our post-match. Look at the face there of Cameron Munster.
He was absolutely terrified to go up in the hot air balloon. There's Freddie and myself running down the Flemington Straight.
So post-match, Team New South Wales is Brad Fittler, Andrew Johns, Paul Gallen. Team Queensland is Cameron Munster, Cameron Smith and Sam Thaiday.
Yeah, a lot of fun down there in Melbourne.
Yeah, I must have been the first reserve. I couldn't get a run.
Well, I think you were asked to come down, but there was a polite decline.
Look, Freddie looked like he had you easy there. What happened?
Hang on.
Queenslander, come on, lifting.
Well, we'll have to check it out post-game. Watch the result.
And watch out for some controversy at Melbourne Park as well, in the tennis court. That's all post-match.
There was some whinging. Can I say who it was? Oh, it's Paul Gallen, of course.
And Rabs will feature as well. Some of the commentary. All happening post-match. Just hearing from Paul Vorton as well that you're going to stay on to comment on each of those pieces as well post-game. So you'll be on air with us through until 11 o'clock tonight.
My car is warmed up right now. It's purring.
Here's Bromwich. So now, next try in this game, Cam and Paul, doesn't it become of vital importance? Platt to Stone. Now Nikorima. Oh, hospital pass, and there's the turnover.
Good tackle by our man, Jack Howard.
Oh, well, if he played out the back there, Nikorima, there was a 3-on-1 opportunity. It was a lovely... There was a lovely offload, late offload by Kerr, which created the chance down that right-hand side. He just had to get the ball out the back.
Joe Chan on the field for Melbourne. He plays the ball.
And there's a Westpac red zone, Soldy. Play the balls in each 20-metre zone. Pretty even, 8-7.
Hughes. Katoa. Melbourne on the front foot. A bit on fire early in the second half. Meaney. Good tackle, Aiken. Last play. Hughes kicks across field for Anderson, but what a take! Attacking the ball is Isaako. This is a turning point. Pappenhausen coming across. Isaako for the corner. Here comes Pappy. Gets him, but he's got the ball down. What a chase, what a try, what a moment.
I can't remember the last time we've seen so many long-range tries like we've seen tonight. What an effort that was by Jermaine Isaako. He is absolutely spent in the corner. take your hat off as well, Ryan Pappenhausen, the chase, the 90-metre chase, and almost pulled off a miracle tackle in the corner. Harvey Norman replay. Hughes, he just went for that really low, short pass kick. And Isaako, he was positioned perfectly. He just took the interception. And away downfield, Josh King, he couldn't keep up. Pappenhausen, he got him at about the 7-metre mark, and he limped across the line, Isaako.
You know what?
Try.
That, ladies and gentlemen, this is what rugby league is all about. It's about effort and determination from two players, one with the ball, one without. And in the end, that's not even a failure. That's just great rugby league. Isaako got there in the end. He was shortening stride with 30 to go, and Pappy kept coming, but all to no avail. Lockie.
Yeah, so good to watch. I mean, your man Josh King, I know he wasn't going to get there, but he put up a brave fight too there for about 30 metres. But Pappenhausen, he's just come back from another broken ankle, and you sort of wonder whether he's going to lose a yard of speed. Well, that just goes to show he hasn't lost any yard of speed. But for this man on camera, they were down and out a bit, the Dolphins. They needed something. They needed something to spark them, and he's provided that with this. I saw him in the warm-up before the game. He was practicing this a lot, getting back to the dead ball line and coming forward at the ball. And he did that perfectly in that occasion there. He would have thought once he got past Josh King, he was home, but the Paps, he's a competitor too.
Well, this would be huge if he can knock this over from the sideline after that big effort.
It's a big kick. He's got the big hook on it. No goal. 8-point lead. Danica, down to you.
It was a huge turnout here tonight. We've got 25,167 fans in attendance, and I think it's fair to say 25,000 of them were on their feet watching Jermaine Isaako sprint down that sideline. It was incredible to watch.
Going to make plenty of noise here at Suncorp Stadium. Eight-point margin. We've still got 22 minutes left. Already with 52 points. Don't forget, Wednesday night from 7 o'clock, exclusive, live and free. New South Wales looking to keep the 2024 State of Origin series alive at the MCG. Crowd in excess of 90,000 expected. What a night it's going to be at the G. 7 o'clock. As we said, exclusive, live and free on 9 and 9 now.
Let go now, Joe. You got to hold here. Joe forward.
Fuller. Oh, almost poked his nose through again. Good set after the try here from the Dolphins. Katoa kicking. No, he won't. He'll pass to Nicarima. Nicarima had a heap of room, kicks, and Pappenhausen is there.
Yeah, that was a bit of a weird play. It was straight down Pappy's throat. Nothing doing there.
No sort of entertainment tonight as Anderson plays it. Is Bloor. Been working hard, Cam, Sean Bloor, hasn't he? Not just tonight, but he's having a really good first season in Melbourne.
Yeah, outstanding season he's had. Young back rower. Travelled down from the West Tigers, of course. And that trade option with Justin Olam.
Oh, Katoa. Good take, but they wrap him up.
Yeah, it's a pretty good combo that they have at the moment with that man on screen as well, Ali Katoa. Two very good young back rowers. Lockie.
Yeah, there must be a shuffle in the Dolphins there because Herbie Farnworth, who's been on that wing, who hasn't had a great night out there, he's moved over to the other side of the field, so he might be back in the centres. So, yeah, I think he's much suited there in the centres over on that right side, Herbie Farnworth, and maybe that's a defensive play as well. They're better over there.
Jermaine Isaako, well, after he just picked up 100, he's leading the metre eaters. Christian Welsh off the bench, 145 metres. Plenty of carries from the veteran. Katoa with the kick. Good take, Pappy, and Avarillo takes him. Suafa'alongo about to come on the field in jersey number 5. There he is. He's got the interchange card. He's coming on for Bronson Garlick, who's coming from the field. This excitement machine. Will that mean that Tyron Wishart will go into dummy half now, Cam, do you think?
Yeah, it looks like he's gone to... Well, Fa'alongo's gone out to that far left wing. You see him in the bright orange boots. Wishart, he'll play out the game at dummy half.
Hughes. He kicks. Katoa trying to put some pressure on Fuller. Fuller takes it well with plenty of time. Joe Chan was there as well. Aiken. Strong carry there from Aiken. Tackled by Meaney. Marshall King coming from the field. So Max Plath has gone into dummy half for the Dolphins. And throughout his junior football, he actually was primarily a half and a hooker. So certainly accustomed to this role, and he's coming through the lower grades at Winner Manly in Brisbane. Katoa. At the belly of the ball, a midfield bomb, they'll let it be. Oh, it's off the back of Hughes. And 6 more here for the Dolphins. What about that?
Just trying to know, how is that played at?
I don't know. He was facing the ground. He bent, hit him square in the back. He was bent over.
Katoa to Nicarima. Now Fuller. Lovely ball, Isaako. And he's wrapped up by Fa'alongo, initially making the tackle. Farnworth to dummy half. Nicarima drifting across field. Links up with Katoa. Katoa, nice pass. Avarillo. Good tackle. Down low, Nick Meaney. Aiken. Aiken. A metre away from the line. Last play. Bromwich to Katoa. Katoa kicks. He's kicked for Isaako. It's knocked on there by Fa'alongo. The Dolphins have got it. No touch. Still the last. Kerr's got it. Nice pass. Katoa kicks to Pappenhausen. Loves broken play, but he's wrapped up there by Fuller.
Well, the play there, that was trying to land on Suafa'alongo's head there in the mismatch. And here's Hughes. I don't know what's happening there. Played it.
Played it. Yeah, the referee said you put yourself in a position so the ball could hit you. That's what he said to him.
Hughes kicks downfield. That's from outside the 40. And will bounce into touch, so it'll be a Dolphins play the ball.
I think everyone needs to take a breath out there. It's a go-get-'em game. It's like everyone's into it. They're loving it on the field. Fans are loving it. We're in the box loving it.
I'll tell you what, and they're only down by 8 points, the Dolphins. They are one team that you can guarantee yourself will play out the 80 minutes.
Trent, hands off now. Go on, Trent.
Bromwich. That's Kenny. Kamikamica came back on the field a couple of minutes ago after a very impressive opening stint. Bromwich.
Hands off now. Green square.
There's Craig. Oh, and a mistake from the Dolphins.
Tackle three. Tackle three to knock on. You challenging?
He's going to challenge.
Okay. Joey got his captain's challenge.
He seemed pretty confident.
Dolphins are challenging the decision of a knock on. They believe it's stripped.
Jesse Bromwich thinks there's a hand in the tackle here.
It does look as though he's got a strong grip on the ball.
He's
Grant
Anderson is just affecting a tackle. The ball then falls out. There's a loose carry.
Falls out.
The challenge by the Dolphins is
It's
unsuccessful.
unsuccessful. Time on.
It fell
Ready on
out.
the scrum. Jerome.
Did we,
50, let's go.
did we just see the same thing that referee saw in the bunker? Did we just see the same thing?
Yes.
I thought his hand.
I didn't
there
think
was,
it fell
there,
out.
There was action on the ball by
Grant Anderson.
Look at the effort.
No, I don't think it fell out.
A couple of Barrys for the boys.
Hold for the break.
Barry Crockers.
2 minutes. Hold there. Hold.
Well, now the Dolphins have to defend. Pappenhausen.
Max, let go, Herbie.
And there you see there's only been one more play the ball added to the Westpac red zone inside opposition 28 each. But that would be the result of the long-range tries we've seen tonight. So many already.
Kamikamitha. Tui. 9 away. Kerr in the tackle. Kenny Bromwich just popped the stray boot, but he's straight back to his feet. Wishart goes on his own. Oh, he was tempted. Lemuelu with the tackle. Nelson Asafa-Solomona stands in the tackle.
Jesse Schroeder, last tackle.
Eventually they get him down. Here's the last for Melbourne. Wishart to Hughes. Katoa to Pappenhausen. He kicks. And Fuller, this will be a penalty for an obstruction.
Yeah, obstruction, yeah. Not a great finish to that set.
Just wait, change possession.
Looks like no one knew what was going on here. And then in the end, they couldn't get to Pappy, so yeah, that's an obstruction.
Aiken always runs with plenty of energy, plenty of purpose.
Off now. Marcus Screen.
Plath to dummy half. Nichols. Well, there, Plath. He was tripped as he bent down to get the ball. And it looked awkward, but all okay.
Go to.
Bromwich. They're 30 away here, the Dolphins. Katoa goes short. Lemuelu spun around by Kamikamitha. Quick play the ball though. Plath, you're on the front foot. Max Plath gets eaten by Asafa-Solomona.
Go 5.
Fuller at first receiver. Bromwich. Oh, he's lost it.
Let go now, hands off, back on the red line. Go 0.
The pace of this game, there's some tired players out there at the moment. 12 minutes left. Melbourne in front by 8. Anderson on his own 20. Farlongo at a dummy half. Look at this, fleet of foot. He's got plenty of energy. Farlongo, an excitement machine. And gets a pass to Meany. He's wrapped up. 10 metres into Dolphins territory go Melbourne. Wishart. Warbrick looks to accelerate and he's tackled. Kenny Bromwich is down in back play. We'll keep an eye on that. Here's Hughes. Jerome Hughes into the line. Now finds Pappenhausen. They've got numbers. Liero to Anderson. They've got to die with the football because there would have been an obstruction. Anderson plays it. 10 away from the line. Hughes kicking for Warbrick, but Averillo comfortable and in his own in goal area. Look out. Averillo. Look at that run down the bottom corner of your screen. Sua Farlongo. So exciting. Kenny Bromwich has come from the fields. Tavita Pangai Jr. is back out there. Here's Kerr. Wrapped up by Asafa-Solomona. So this is what happened to Kenny Bromwich. Hit his head on the hip of Katoa. Pangai Jr. Will play the ball inside Storm territory by 10 metres. Katoa always got plenty of time. Goes to Nikorima. Nice footwork, Nikorima. Farnworth. Herbie Flick pass there to Isaako. He'll do well to stay in the field of play, and he does. Katoa on the last. Puts up a kick. Pappenhausen. Oh, what a take! Lemuelu! Lemuelu with a try for the Dolphins. He's hurt his shoulder, got the ball down, but it's game on again. We're going to have a big finish with 10 to go.
But did he get it down? Do you reckon there's downward pressure? His rocky bowler's gone by the look of it. Might have popped out. But there was a big bounce. Great catch. Gets to the line. He's going over, I think, backwards. Downward pressure. Oh, he's dropped it. Harvey Norman replay. It's come out of his hand, Cameron, hasn't it?
Oh, they're going to have a close look at this one. This will be a better angle.
No.
Oh, he's got no control, I don't think.
Lost it. All that effort.
Wow.
Fantastic. And just his hand just slipped off the ball. Look. When you don't have downward pressure, it's no try.
You've got to have some sort of control on the football. And has he got enough on it here? Oh.
Does his hand stay on the ball?
It's going to be close.
Look, that ball's come loose.
Here we go. Here we go.
Just got to review. We're checking for grounding.
Yeah, I can't see it being given.
Loses possession of the ball in attempting to ground. We have a decision.
It was an enormous effort to get the ball first start from Lemuelu.
Was that to the 20?
He out-jumped Pappenhausen.
20-minute restart.
And almost got there. It was only a diving effort from Eli Katoa. They got him around the bootlace and just put him off balance and made him reach out with that one arm. What a finish. 9.5 minutes, Soldy.
Yeah, this is not over.
No. 9.5 minutes left. Warbrick takes the tap, and because he lost it in the goal area, it's a 7-tackle set here for Melbourne. 9.5 minutes remaining. Meany. Good news for the Dolphins that Lemuelu still out there. Thought shoulder was well and truly gone. Asafa Solomona with a charge. Tackled by Farnworth and Nichols. King. Now Hughes. Katoa. Last play, Melbourne. Hughes down the short side. Kicks back towards the centre of the ground. Fuller up there for the Dolphins. And here's the last. It just ended up in the arm there of Pappenhausen, who was caught in the last. No touch from the Dolphins. Change over. Here comes a Storm challenge.
Melbourne challenge the decision of 6 tackles handover. They believe Jeremy is playing at the ball with his leg.
Okay. Well, Jerome Hughes played with the ball with his back earlier.
Kick chase has been cleared.
As it hit Trey Fuller.
There's no knock on by Ryan Pappenhausen.
It grazes his arm, his left arm.
The ball strikes Ryan Pappenhausen's right hand and then travels forward. The challenge by Melbourne will be unsuccessful.
So challenge is unsuccessful because it's a knock-on 6 tackles handover. Right. It's a handover
Okay, so what they're saying is that there's a touch there from Ryan Pappenhausen, and it will be a handover. I don't think that's what they were initially challenging, though, Cam, was it?
I don't think so. I think everyone's a little bit confused here. Anyway, no more challenges for the remainder of the match. 8.5 to go.
Pangai Jr. playing it. Now Aiken. Late offload. Trey Fuller, the only one awake to it. Wishart makes the tackle. Now Katoa. Nikarima. Farnworth to Isaako. Gets away from Farlongo. Anderson and King in there to make the tackle along with Howarth. Kerr. Thought about an offload and gets one away. Good hands, Marshall King. Bromwich now. Nichols. 20 metres away. 2 tackles left in the set. Now Marshall King wrapped up on the last. Katoa kicks across fields. Isaako with a take. Lemuelu lost it forward. Oh, hang on, knock on Melbourne. Knock on Melbourne first. The Dolphins will get a scrum feed.
Yeah, I think when Lemuelu, he takes this pass and he tries to offload to his winger, Failongo sticks an arm out to knock the ball down. Just there, yeah, he knocks the ball loose.
Danica, breaking news.
Yes, Kenny Bromwich has come off for a head injury assessment showing category 2 signs, but there has been some confusion down here. He should have come off with a free interchange, a free HIA interchange, but the Dolphins actually used one of their numbered interchanges. So that means they are now out of interchanges for tonight's match. They did try to get it overruled by the NRL, asking them if they could, but unfortunately the NRL said no, they cannot. So now they're in a bit of a precarious position with 6 minutes to go.
Yeah, and they're only a couple of metres away from the line here, the Dolphins. Here's Bromwich. Stands in a tackle, plays it. Marshall King. Kerr. They've got numbers to the right if they go that way. Nikarima. Melbourne recovered. Nikarima tackled by Pappenhausen. Last play. Katoa. Kicking. Aiken. Oh, good take. Will Warbrick.
Right. Now, that's officially the worst set of 6 I've ever seen in rugby league history. That was donuts.
None worse.
They just went nowhere. Got to be better than that.
Yeah, there was 3 tackles there where the ball needed to go to a half and it went to a ruck player instead. It needs to go to your key position players in this situation.
Farlongo.
How dangerous is he every time he gets the ball? Farlongo.
He stripped it out, Lemuelu. It was 1-on-1, but he raked it forward, so it'll be a Melbourne Storm scrum feed.
Yeah, it was a good plan till it went forward. 5 minutes left. 8-point lead to the Storm, but you couldn't say they're home.
Well, the other aspect of this too, if they do score a converted try, they've got one of the best 2-point field goal exponents in the game in their team, in Jermaine Isaako. He's kicked some long-range field goals in his career. But Melbourne now with the ball. The scoreboard and the clock now in their favour. Under 5 minutes remaining. Good run, Anderson. Bromwich with the tackle. Liero. Hughes held it up. Oh, for Warbrick, who put it down.
Well, the space was there. Execution not quite right by Jerome Hughes. He just floated it out late. But at 8 points up, 30 to 22 with only 4 minutes remaining, he could have just held onto that ball and taken the tackle. Tackles up their sleeve, great field position.
go, boys. Start forming.
This is where you just can't afford to hand the ball back to the Dolphins and give them another opportunity.
Let's go. Head in. Shot clock off.
4 minutes remaining, 8-point lead for the Melbourne Storm. Herbie did well, then finds Fuller, who finds Isaako.
Jack, hands off. Front foot, hold.
Fuller to dummy half. A top 4 clash, we're all eagerly anticipated, and it has not let us down.
Trade release. Becky, all the way.
And the Dolphins find something late. Katoa, Nicarima, Avarillo's gone really well. Here's Aiken. Back towards the centre of the ground. Finds his half in Katoa. Now Marshall King. They're inside the Storm 20. Almost to the 10. Halfway through the set. Bromwich, Nicarima changes the point of the attack. Katoa to Avarillo. Avarillo throws it to Kerr. Good hands, Josh Kerr. And there's an offload. Bromwich. Jesse Bromwich. 2 metres away. 2 tackles left in the set. It's almost now or never for the Dolphins. Lemuelu, good tackle. Liero was there. Last play. Marshall King. Nicarima. They're keeping it alive. Avarillo with a kick. And it's in the in-goal area. He'll get out here, won't he? He will.
He might score. He might score. Oh, no, he's got him for a shepherd.
A shepherd. So what do they do here, Cam? 2.5 minutes left, 8-point margin. Do you take the 2 and then back yourself to get a try?
Oh,
Yeah, I reckon that's what you do.
Six
Take
one,
the
half
2.
dozen another. I don't know. It's a difficult one. I actually wouldn't mind seeing the Dolphins back themselves for a try here. They've run the Melbourne Storm ragged for the last 2 minutes. There's some tied middles. They've looked dangerous at times on the edges. If they can actually get some formation. Oh, they're taking 2. They're taking 2. We're going to see an exciting finish here.
They'll take the 2. He won't muck around with this one, Jermaine Isaako. Kicks it. 6-point ball game. 2 minutes and 5 seconds remaining. Lockie.
Yeah, what a finish. I think they need to look for some second phase, some offloads. The only time they look dangerous down this near the goalpost here the last couple of minutes is when they got a few offloads from their big boys. So, and I think that's what they'll try and do. So they'll keep the ball alive, and we know what Melbourne's like. They're the ultimate competitors. They'll slow it down. They'll keep filling the space. But yeah, what a two and a bit minutes we got to go.
Look at Craig Bellamy.
He hasn't stopped.
I'd love to have a heart rate monitor on him at the moment. He's through the roof.
He wants to go around again next year. Well, he is going around again next year. Wow. 2 minutes to go. 6-point margin. Nichols.
Well, Lockie was just talking about those offloads. It'll come from Josh Kerr. This man here. Will he look to pop one out? No, he doesn't.
Fuller. He's wrapped up. Running with plenty of energy. Quick play the ball as well. Katoa. Players in motion. Nicarima. Cody Nicarima. That's a good tackle, Katoa. Marshall King. Katoa. Flat-footed Kerr. There's an offload. Marshall King to Bromwich. He throws a dummy. Can he get an offload away? Katoa wraps his arm around the ball. Here's the last. Just over a minute left. Katoa. Nicarima. Now Fuller. Trey Fuller. Great footwork.
Oh, no way!
Onto it. Isaako. They've held him up. He's short. He's short. It's a turnover. Desperate defence from Melbourne.
Oh, it's brilliant play by the Dolphins, but look at the purple and white jumpers there. There was 4 of them. Isaako looked like he was going to score. And look at them all. 4 of them came at him. Brilliant play. This is so good. Fuller's made a big difference. When every time he gets the ball, something happens. And here he is again, and Isaako. Look, 1, 2, 3, 4. Bang.
It's a one-on-one strip.
One-on-one strip. One-on-one strip.
If they spread the ball left, they've got him shot.
Another twist to the tail. Nikorima, Katoa through the hands. They must go. That's knocked down. Katoa's got it for the Dolphins. 15 seconds remaining. 20 metres away from the line. 6-point lead to Melbourne. Pangai Jr. goes to Fuller. Fuller to Kerr. Kerr needs an offload. This will be the last play. There's 3 seconds left. 2-1. Hail Mary time for the Dolphins. Nikorima! That's a pass. Nichols keeping it alive. And they're going to be short again. The Storm have got it. The Storm have got it. And they're going to win the game. One of the games of the season at Suncorp.
Hang on. Yeah, full time.
Whoa.
What a finish. What a game. It's one of the best games we've covered all year, that one.
What a
Fantastic.
game of football.
Both teams.
Full time at Suncorp Stadium. A thriller. The Storm 30 have defeated the Dolphins 24.